People ask all the time, what is education like these days with all this craziness going on? So let me tell you about what it's like to be an educator these days, knowing that nobody's in school and we're all trying to do school in a different way, non-traditional. So educators get up in the morning and they have some time to fix breakfast because they got a little bit of time. They fix some eggs, they fix some pancakes, some waffles. And when they're eating their breakfast, they start thinking about all the children in their classrooms that may not have breakfast. Because, see, we feed 150, 200, 300, 400, 500 kids breakfast every single morning. And then we start getting stressed about that. And I know we're delivering them some cereal on Monday, but is that going to get them to the next Monday? So we start getting stressed about what our children don't have anymore now that we've removed that. And then we start our teaching day. Either we're calling kids or getting on the emails, checking with parents, or we're on a Zoom classroom or a Google Classroom. And we realize that there are a large percentage of our students that we're not ever going to talk to during this time frame. Their parents don't have internet access. They don't have cell phones. Some of them have moved. And we don't know how we're going to get instruction to a pretty good portion of our students. And we get overwhelmed with that. And then we start thinking about our struggling students. See, we got students that are 1, 2, 3, 4 years behind in their reading and their math. And we were working really hard to close that gap between them and their peers that are on grade level. And that gap is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger because we can't be there to help them. And so that starts overwhelming us. But let me tell you what educators are most stressed about these days. Worrying about our struggling parents. You see, if you're a struggling parent, you don't realize, if you're not a struggling parent, you don't realize how important school is. School is not just education, it's a partnership. And I know school is a partnership for everybody, but for struggling parents, it's a major partnership. You see, if you're a struggling parent, you're struggling to get by financially, you're working 2 jobs, or you're struggling to find a job, but you know every single day, Monday through Friday, for 8 hours, you got respite. Because you know when you put that child on the bus, for the next 8 hours, they're being fed, educated, loved, protected, and watched over by 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 adults that absolutely love them. And you don't got to worry about your children's during that 8 hours. And now that's been removed. Teachers are stressing over them struggling parents who were already struggling before all this, and now they don't have a job, or they're trying to work their job when their kids are at home, and what are they going to do with their children's? I can't imagine being a struggling parent at this time. It would be absolutely overwhelming. It overwhelms me as an educator just to even think about that. Make sure you're in prayer and you're in touch with struggling parents.